It's currently 10:43 p.m. And over these past few hours, I've been working on the grass for the backside of the Moogle polystyrene drawing project. First, continuing this side until I got to this point, and then I started working on this side, coming in this way, while simultaneously continuing from this side a little bit. I recall my dad waking me up minutes before my 6:30 in the morning alarm. And specifically, I recall Dad wake me up around 6:15 in the morning or so. Around 6:30 in the morning, I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich that Dad prepared with a cup of plain coffee. I recall getting to work around 7:15 in the morning. That's around the time Dad got to the Wegmans I work at. And pretty much in the time between then and the start of my shift at 8, I drank most of the plain coffee from the morning pot Dad made today. And most of that coffee that was put into a thermos. that I use to have coffee, primarily in the time between when Dad drops me off at work. And when I start my shift. And then I recall finishing it around 2:15 p.m. or so. After I took my lunch at 2 p.m. and had finished my lunch, and walked to the break room area back from break room area from the cafe part of the Wegmans. Supermarket. Which consisted of 2 sandwiches Dad made right after making the peanut butter and jelly sandwich, 2 cold cut sandwiches with some mayo, a Mount Cheddar cheese stick, one of the ones Mom brought over, one of the Mount Cheddar cheese sticks Mom brought over the other day, and my American Red Cross aluminum water bottle, filled with tap water. I recall taking my first break around 11:45 in the morning, and then my second break around 3:45 p.m. My job as produce customer service primarily involves me restocking produce within the produce section, items within that section, which involves some lifting to get those items onto either carts or runners, to transport them from the produce holding area to the produce section, which are very close to each other. while occasionally helping shoppers that approach me, usually approach me. I recall today there being one shopper that requested help after I asked if they needed help with anything. Now, most of the time when I ask this, they don't need help with anything. It's just something I do because it's good customer service. It demonstrates a willingness to help. And I feel there's a risk that if shoppers didn't occasionally request help from me, I might run out of work during my shifts at Wegmans. After I ended my shift at 4:30 p.m., and my mom picked me up and brought me back to Dad's place. I chatted with my mom during the car ride. And for about 10-15 minutes. After we got to Dad's place, primarily about upcoming plans. When I got in Mom's car, she gave me a half-liter bottle of alkaline water, generic since it's Wegmans branded. She got it from another local Wegmans, from the one I work at, and I have since finished that water. I recall drinking all of it, save for a splash, during the car ride and while Mom briefly stayed at Dad's place. And then I finished that last splash hours later when I noticed there was that splash left. I haven't been able to find a place for the new evolvable building I got for this episodic event on Elvenar.